Hit me with that motherfucking beat, motherfucker. Hit me with that motherfucking blunt, motherfucker.
Purchase your tracks today.
Yes. So fine. I wishing that you'd rape me. And you're so fine. I'm hoping that you rape me. Nah, it's just my song. I love that song. It's all about my. It's about my dad. No, just kidding. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Thursday Night Throwdown, turned into Tuesday Night Throwdown. Tuesday nights. A little bit late. Had to read the kids a bedtime story. They all woke up. And then I had to do a bunch of other bullshit. But anyway, we're finally live. It's up to the chat. Are you ready? Some weird shit to talk about here tonight. Oh, very weird shit. Not only is there weird shit, but it's like the dudes. I don't know what's creepier. I don't know who's creepier, Onision or the guys that talk about Onision. The people that talk about Onision are kind of weird too. You know, they're like, oh, you got to take his kids away because she fell out the window or whatever. And it's like, well, listen, I see some of these people want to take someone's kids away because whatever, you know, like because of his behavior online or whatever. I don't know. But, you know, to be like, oh, this is proof that he needs his kids taken away. It's like, well, this happens to anybody. I mean, not anybody, but I mean, accidents around the house happen. I mean, this is a pretty major accident kind of, but, you know, things happen. So, I mean, if you're going to say that, I mean, you got to at least be talking about, like, maybe his behavior or something, but not because the kid fell out the window. I mean, if that's the case, if you get your kids taken away every time, like, your kid fell down the stairs or this happened or whatever, like, 30% of America would lose their kids, especially in some of those big cities. What's John doing? I don't give a shit. What's Matt doing? I don't know. Fuck it. Oh, he burnt his hand on the stove. Burnt his hand on the stove. Take the kid away. You know? But that never happens. It's not what happens. But it is weird they videotaped, allegedly, all of this is allegedly videotaped his kid because he was paranoid about getting in trouble for it or whatever. We'll talk about that later. We got fucking Hillary Clinton and the Bernie Sanders thing. Everybody's fighting. Star Trek Picard. So many people making videos about it. It's a horrible piece of shit. Woken piece of shit. I don't know. So we'll see. It's only a couple days away. This fucking China virus is spreading over here now. We got one case in Washington. In Washington State. It could take out Onision in Washington State. And, yeah. Oh, man. And, aside from all that, I don't know. That's my setup. I got nothing else. I don't know what the fuck. What's up, Drew? You four-eyed fuck?
Four-eyed?
Yeah.
Since when have I been four-eyed?
I thought you wore glasses.
Since when?
I just always thought you wore glasses, like here or there. You don't wear glasses at all?
Oh.
Really?
I probably should be. I stopped wearing them back in like junior high because I got tired of them and I've just never needed them.
Oh.
So I don't know. I don't know if my eyes repaired themselves or what, but I've never been told to put them back on.
That's why you got in that fucking car accident.
It could have been. Could have been. This Onision thing. So I didn't know about this. His kid fell out the window. Was it like a window that was open and the kid just walked toward it and fell out?
So I'm betting what happened is Onision is now, I think, suing or something. Chris Hansen and some other guy who's basically been, Onision calls it stalking. These guys keep making
Right.
videos and investigating Onision. He's calling it stalking. I'd probably call it stalking too if it was happening to me on this type of level. I mean, seriously. You make a bunch of videos on somebody alleging all these things and talking about them, and then you show up at their house. Because like on YouTube world, imagine if like, think of it this way. Imagine if I was making a bunch of videos on you, Drew, and I was doing like hour-long podcasts about you and speculating that you're a psychopath or something, or that whatever, the stuff that may or may not be true, whatever it is. And then all of a sudden, I wanted you to be on my show to talk about it, and you didn't want to. You're like, no, dude, leave me alone. What the fuck? And then I was like, well, I'm going to show up at your house and try to interview you. Like, you would call that probably a stalker. So,
Regardless of if it's Chris Hansen or not. I mean, let's be honest. Chris Hansen isn't with ABC or whoever the fuck it was anymore. He's just Chris Hansen, a guy.
right.
An unemployed guy on YouTube. Basically is what he is now. He doesn't have a show.
Well, he's not unemployed because he works, this is his job.
Wait, does he have something other? Right. No, I know. But I mean, as far as like being with national media and shit, like everyone knows him as.
Oh, Chris Hansen? I mean, yeah, no, I mean, you're right. He does his show is now his own project, yeah. If you want to call it that.
It was interesting how he had like 100K subs, like episode 2, he was already up there. It's like, Jesus Christ, I wish it was that easy for everyone else.
Well, you got to keep in mind that Chris Hansen is a guy who's probably in financial issues, I heard, and he's trying to,
Create
I mean, Onision is like do you know what I mean? Like if there was no Onision, he'd be looking. What would he do? He'd be in trouble. His show would have barely not as many listeners. He wouldn't be making as many videos and views, and he's probably doing the best because of Onision. If there was no Onision, Chris Hansen wouldn't have. Would we even be talking about Chris Hansen at all? Probably not.
Right. Probably not. Just watching his old videos every now and then. But I thought it was funny when he showed up to Onision's door. I'm like, this is the opposite of what you used to do. You're the one walking up to the door now. Usually they come to your door or whatever house he was at. It'd probably be less creepy if he had some way baited Onision into a house, like, pretending he was a 16-year-old or something like that. But it's almost, yeah. I mean, let's be honest. Chris Hansen is cloud chasing Onision.
I mean, it's true. It's weird, dude. Like Chris Hansen's fucking a cloud chasing Onision. You're right. He is weird. So he's like, I feel like it's kind of creepy. I think everybody in this situation, I got to be honest, I think everybody's creepy. I'm dead serious about that. I think everybody is creepy in this situation. I don't know what it is, but everybody to me is creepy. Like Onision's creepy. Chris Hansen's creepy. All the people talking about this is creepy, so maybe that makes me creepy now. Like, I don't know. Like, we're all fucking creepy. It's very bizarre.
He's done it within the confines of the law. It's just, it doesn't change the fact that it's just really weird. But you know what? People are getting into it. People like it.
He said
because it is so weird and creepy.
Like so what happened was, because of the whole, I'm not sure if this is true, but because of the whole, Onision trying to go after Hansen, I guess, or like sue him or whatever he's doing, try to put a stop to this. A report came out from September 12th, 2019, that there was a medical aide called to his house where his daughter pushed the window out. And basically what it kind of says is that, Onision was in the basement or in the garage, probably working on his show, working on his videos, whatever. And his Kai, though, his husband, I don't remember. She's like transitioning to a guy, I think, or she's a guy. He's a guy now. I don't even know. I can't keep track of all this stuff. That person is in the kitchen, and the daughter went upstairs or was in her room or something, and eventually she climbed up on something and pushed the window open and fell out. And so he's the one who heard something on the outside of his window or on the other side of the garage door, I think it was, like noise outside, like pushing or banging or stuff near the door. And it's the 2-year-old outside. She fell out the window, which is just terrifying to me.
Now,
Now,
a window like that too, where it could have happened.
by the way, I am not doing what other people are doing, which is pretending to be shocked that he's like that this is some horrible thing for a parent, because he is an older kid who's nothing that we know of has happened to that kid ever, and this is a 2-year-old, and so, even if Onision was, let's say Onision is a crazy sicko, creepy, whatever, and he kind of is creepy. But let's say that he is like fully like disgusting and a horrible whatever the hell. I'm just looking at this situation as an isolated incident by itself. All right? I'm picturing any other family. I'm picturing you, me, whatever. I'm in the basement working on my stuff. My wife's in the kitchen making food. The 2-year-old is in her room, around the corner, or in the living room, or wherever. She climbs up on the couch. She pushes on a window that's open, or opens up a window, and then pushes on the screen and falls out the window. That...
Classify that under shit happens.
I mean, I do...
It's a very unfortunate thing, but...
You do want to... Yeah, I mean, you don't want... So, I can tell you that as a parent myself with 3 kids, who are all now over the age of 4, or soon to be, over the age of 3... what I used to do is I used to open up the top window. I used to push the top down and leave the bottom window locked so the kid couldn't get out or do anything to it. But, there's a lot of houses. You leave a window open, stuff can happen. I guess it is a little bit like, if this happened to me, I would be just upset at myself, like really angry at myself. I'm sure he probably was. Maybe. I don't know. But you'd be mad at yourself. Like, what the hell? We can't have why would I leave the kid's window open? You know what I mean? Like, when if you go out the window, you land in the driveway. That's sort of that's something that you would kind of pay attention to, and you'd be mad at yourself later on. That, like, because it's an accident, but you could have prevented it if you were a little more cautious. But it is something that happens to lots of families. I mean, lots of families... Kids are dying like constantly from falling out 3-story windows in apartment buildings. It happens all the time. And guess what? Those people, they keep the rest of their kids. Did you know that? But everybody's online like, take his kids away for this. He needs to lose his kids. What are you talking about? Like what? Because the kid fell out the window?
Everyone would lose their kids.
Yeah, how many people?
Everyone would lose their kids.
Are you going to go round up the 50,000 other kids then from their parents and that around the country? I mean, maybe 500,000? Are you going to round up 500,000 kids from everybody else? Whoever had a mistake, I mean, what the fuck? So, like, I'm on board if you want to go after Onision. He seems creepy. But I'm not on board with, like, oh, this is why he needs... Now, what's weird about the whole thing is, here's the weird part about the story. That allegedly in this document, is that he films his daughter, like, because he was afraid that he would get in trouble. So he wanted to film what was going on while, like, the cops and whatever, the ambulance are coming, apparently. He filmed her for, like, a couple seconds on the ground. Just to show, like, see, she fell out of there and whatever, and then put his phone away. And I guess the cop was like, what are you doing? Like, why'd you do that? And he's like, well, because, I got accused of something a while ago or something like that. And so I just wanted to make sure, would you, if your daughter fell out that window that far and hit her head on the cement, I mean, would you really take out your phone to record that? Or, like, I don't think I would even be...
The thought wouldn't cross my mind, but then again, I haven't been in a scenario like his, nor am I some major YouTuber like him either that probably puts up with this shit all the time.
Right. Not everyone would lose their kids because some of us would have never let the child fall out the fucking window. Yeah, Daniel Price, you're right, but how many people... but what I'm saying to you is there's so many people whose kids are dead right now because their kid fell out the window, and their other kids are still with them. So I'm talking.
Price even a parent?
How about, I don't even know if Daniel Price is, but I'm thinking of, like, how about Lauren, whatever her face was, Lauren something or other from the Bronx or whatever a year ago or whatever. Her kid fell out the window, and after her kid was dead, she was holding her other kids in her arms. It's like, did they take those little kids away from her? No. And it's like, and then they were like, police had said that the landlord was going to install bars or whatever. And it's like, what? And why would you have the window open? Why aren't you watching the kid? 1.5-year-old, 2-year-old, or something like that went out the window. 3-year-old in another case. I mean, thousands of kids. This has happened to so many kids. The kids get hurt. They go back to the parents. They don't get taken away. Almost ever.
We know that the kid pushed the screen out. Is that something we know for a fact?
Yeah. That's
like if the window was wide open and they just let the kid run free, then you might have a little bit of a case. But the way you described it to me, the kid found a way to get the window open, pushed itself out through the screen. Come on.
Allegedly the bed or something. Something was up against the window so that the kid couldn't go try to open it, they thought. And then the kid got there anyway, and then the screen was outside on the ground. So Eric Clapton's kid fell out a window in New York City, fell like 6 floors, and died. Jesus. That's weird.
Daniel Price is a parent. Okay. Well, then I guess you're just the most perfect helicopter parent there is alive.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you right now. I'm overprotective of my daughter. I can be, I should say. I'm not always, but I can be. And there's been times where in my presence, things have happened to her. We had stockings up one year during Christmas. She was like 1 or 2 years old. The thing that was holding up the stockings, she tugged on the stocking, and the metal thing that was holding it up hit her in the head. I mean, she didn't have any significant injuries or anything. She was fine. But was I a bad parent for not catching her sooner? Should I have my kid taken away from me? What if that thing did kill her? Should I, face some, like if I had other kids, should they be taken away? She fell up the monkey bars last week and one of her teeth got rearranged. Fortunately, a baby tooth. Now, granted, that was under the school's care, but I still felt a sense of responsibility for that. Just because you wish there was something you could have done to prevent it. Shit happens all the time.
I just
and sometimes it's stitches, sometimes sadly it's death. Shit happens.
I just don't know, like, all these dramatic videos. Like, I think Onision's a weird fuck. Hell, I've tried to have Onision come on here and talk about some of this, and all he ever does is ask for money. I just emailed him and asked how much money it would take. Just out of curiosity, how much money would it take to do that interview? He won't do it with Chris Hansen. He won't do it with H3H3. He won't do it with Keemstar. He wanted $10,000, I think, to do it from Keemstar. How much would it take for him to come on this show? If H3H3 is worth $3,000 and Keemstar's worth $10,000, then what do we get down to eventually with money? Let's
Shit
play a
bomb.
donation here.
Hey Joe, you have to check this out.
Hey.
A crazy fight happened tonight after this college basketball game. Just search Kansas vs. Kansas State fight and it should come up.
All right.
Some player tried to attack someone with a stool. It was crazy.
Jesus. Talking about Barstool Sports. Hey, yo, Brawl Time. What's up, Brawl Time? Welcome. Thanks, man, for the tip. We'll take a look at it. Thanks, Brawl Time. Thanks for becoming a $5 shit bum. A nice $5 shit bum. Without my old friend Tommy C, we never would have had shit bum. What's going on, everybody?
I'm surprised I didn't hear that. Kansas and K-State got into a fight.
Super chat.
Oh, my God.
You guys see the fight between Kansas versus K-State.
Wow, I guess we really got to check this out. Michael Sachs Jr., thank you. Drew's like, I can't believe I don't know about all the news that happens. Oh, I'm a news reporter.
Oh, it's local for me. They're right down, 30 minutes down the road.
You are dumb for not knowing this.
Testicle Festival.
No, I'm just kidding. I love you. But, like, headlines like, take his daughter away and, like, what the fuck? Like, and just weird shit. Onision let his daughter fall out the window. It's like he didn't let his daughter fall out the window. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm starting to get mad at people at this point. Like, did you see my title of this video? Onision's daughter fell out the window. Do you want to see this fucking guy's? By the way, I'm not defending Onision from all his weird pedo shit either and all this other stuff that's going on. Onision might be a gross piece of shit. I don't know. The FBI is investigating. They'll figure that out. I'll leave that to the fucking FBI on how grooming, pedo, fucking whatever he is. But the bottom line is, I don't care. This is just a lie. This is just a fucking lie. This guy right here, Calvin Guerra, or whatever the fuck, this guy deserves to have no subs. Onision let his daughter fall out the window. No, he didn't. Onision was in the garage working on shit. If anything, the mother or father or whatever he is becoming let the daughter fall out the window. And
That's a good point there, too. I didn't even think of that.
But he didn't let the daughter fall out of the window. She's making dinner for everybody. Or he's making dinner. I don't even know. Is it a guy? I don't know. But Kai let the kid fall out the window, if anything. But Kai didn't do that. I think Kai's a great parent. I think. I mean, maybe not. Kai seems to be the one that takes care of the kid more while Onision works. I don't know. They could be both good parents. They could be both shitty parents. We don't know, really. These type of things have happened in families a lot. Like he let the kid fall out the window? No, he did not let the kid fall out the window. Letting the kid fall out the window would be like seeing the kid and being like, oh, he'll be all right, and then the kid falls out the window. You basically let the kid fall out the window. You didn't let the kid fall out the window. He was in the garage working on something, allegedly. Kai was making dinner, and the kid wandered around the house, went into the bedroom, the door was open, finagled into the window, which had been, I think they said maybe it was blocked by something originally or something, and climbed up on something, got to the window, pushed the window, and fell out. A horrible accident, and a little negligence maybe on their part, not seeing what could eventually happen. But, I mean, again, they did not let the kid fall out the window. All right? So that is just not correct. I don't like fake shit. I don't like news that's just, they're just painting stuff to make someone look like shit.
Happens all the time, though.
And by the way, this Calvin guy looks like a fucking idiot. And I'm not trying to defend Onision from whatever, because I couldn't really give a shit. But I do care about the facts. And the fact is, Onision didn't let his kid fall out the window unless you prove otherwise to me of something I don't know about. But let's take a look at Calvin, who says Onision let his daughter fall out the window. I just don't like people who are liars and weird. And this Calvin guy seems like a weird fucking person. Let's just go look at this video for a second.
Cool. Stick on with us, yeah.
First of all, why is Calvin doing videos on his floor and a bunch of people making noise in the background?
Has said, I think in the past, that either he doesn't speak to either his son or his daughter, or at least he claimed that he wasn't talking to them when they were children because they can't talk, so why should I talk to them? Which is just
psychologically wrong
for child development. But there was all that, and then the fact that his daughter is named after one of the people that had sex with.
If Onision really did that, that's weird. But I can't trust this guy based off his title.
Book very, very creepy. I mean, maybe he could say that he just likes the name or whatever.
Remember that time you refused to change your child's diaper while it was home with him for hours?
And on top of this, there's a lot of stories about Onision being very creepy to children, like the time that he wouldn't change another person's baby's diaper that he was left to take care of because it was inappropriate.
Why is this guy doing a video in this echoey room on the floor? Is he moving or something? Is that what's going on? There's a rug there.
It's no, it's a fucking baby. Why are you viewing a baby in a sexual way? And I'll leave links to all of this information down below. And thank God for the people that have been chronicling Onision's disgusting behavior for the past however fucking many years. This is where I'm going to get into my critique of law enforcement, which is kind of, I'm not usually one to be very critical of the police. Because one thing I've learned from a lot of the classes I'm taking, I'm not the biggest fan of the police.
Pause it a second.
Yeah.
Was he saying something about it was weird that Onision changed someone else's kid's diaper?
Well, I guess what he's saying is that Onision...
He was watching.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I even believe this guy based off his title, but he said that Onision, and this does sound like Onision a little bit, he wouldn't change someone else's kid because he said it was inappropriate.
He wouldn't. I thought he said he would.
No, he wouldn't.
He did.
He wouldn't because it was inappropriate. It's a baby. It's a kid.
Weird.
I mean, but I don't know what the context of that is. You know what I mean? Imagine if somebody came over for a minute and they brought their kid, and then they were like, "Okay, well, you want to watch him for a minute? I'm gonna go run down the store." and they left their kid there, and their kid's like 3 years old or something, and then their kid like goes to the bathroom or whatever, and like somebody like Kai's like, yo, maybe you should change the diaper. He obviously went to the potty. We have diapers. And then Onision would be like, well, I'm not going to change somebody else's kid. That's weird, you know? I mean, so in that case, I can see what he's saying, because you don't know, you know what I mean? And if the person's going to be right back, I wouldn't change the kid either. I'd be like, all right, they'll be back. I'm not going to go change in some kids, like, without, you know what I mean? But it's like, if you're like, hey, will you babysit my 3-year-old? Like, you have kids, can you babysit my 3-year-old? And then they leave the kid with you. Well, then, yeah, you change the diaper, because, like, oh, well, yeah, I'm going to leave your diapers. All right, cool. Because it's a kid.
Scenario. Yeah, because
right. You don't know if they're going to come back and be like, you changed my kid. Like,
if you're not willing to change another kid's diaper, which that in and of itself, I don't think is completely weird. Like, if you have this weird thing about changing other kids' diapers, fine, so be it. But don't ever babysit a kid.
Right.
Like you said, if they're going to run down the street really quick, go fill up their gas tank, come back. All right, cool. But, I'm not doing the diaper thing. I mean, whatever. Teach their own on that. But
I mean, he's paranoid about it.
On that is weird.
The question is, why is he paranoid? If this story is true by this weird Mongoloid that we're looking at in this video, if this story is true, why is he so creeped out about all this stuff? And maybe is he creeped out because he's been accused of these type of things, and now he's super paranoid about being in trouble for stuff when he didn't do anything? So is he now paranoid about all these things because of all the people out there who blame stuff on Onision when he's actually innocent? Or is he super guilty and this is like he's super weird because he's super guilty? Or is he kind of weird but didn't do anything illegal but is also weird about shit? Like, I mean, there's so many different... We don't know. Well, we don't know. I don't know. You don't really know.
You know what I find really sad is that Nicholas went from being a WWE tag team champion to sitting on his floor doing blogs.
Oh my God, he really does look like Nicholas. Let's see what else. There's a few more seconds of this.
Officers are with each other, you can look up like working personality of police officers. For every really bad cop that you're hearing a news story about, there's even more good cops that genuinely want to do good. And I think that one thing we can all look forward to,
I agree with that. I agree with him on that,
in the future is a new generation of people our age and people that understand social justice better and understand that there is a race problem in the country and there is prejudice still against minorities. And so there is...
Oh my God. Oh.
Go.
If you got a dick, I'll follow you.
This guy just went retard real quick. Oh, boy. There is a problem. There's a major social justice problem. Ugh. This stupid generation has no idea how much better things are right now. They are, like, retarded. They're retarded. It's like, are there still problems? Yes. And guess what? There always will be, because human beings are wired this way. Oh, my God. But things are so much better than they were in the 90s and the 80s, and way better than they were in the 70s and 60s. Things are so much better right now. This kid has no idea. Are there still problems? Of course there are, and they're bad, and some things are really bad. But this guy's like talking about things like they're new and crazy now. Like, it's, oh my God.
He's trying to tell Onision how to be a parent when, is this kid even, it's a kid, right?
I bet he don't have a dad
like
or
a
something.
16-year-old.
I don't even know. I hope he's not 16. Jesus. I hope I'm not looking at a video of a fucking, I'm hoping he's 18 or 19 or some kind of fucking age. Maybe, I don't know. Jesus. He does look like Nicholas, though.
Gosh.
Why do white people hate themselves? Someone wrote in the chat. It does seem that way.
Because of people like this.
Because of people like this. Their parents or didn't have parents or something. I don't know. This kid's weird.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look
Yeah,
at
I
this
do.
stuff.
Want some bubbly.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
I landed on my head when I tried to fly like Superman on top of my parents' house.
Oh.
I was young and dumb and I was a different person then. All the way back to last week. But I was still smart enough to stump the dummy.
Casey is raw. What up, Casey? You beat the dummy. I'm a little bit concerned for him. Oh boy.
Wonder how many beds he fell off of.
What was that?
Wonder how many beds dummy fell off of.
I'm betting dummy. See, I bet dummy doesn't fall off his bed, but I bet he trips a lot, like over shit. Like he trips over things and hits his face.
Doesn't seem like that kind of guy.
Here's another guy.
Stubs his toe every time he walks into the kitchen.
I guess my problem is I'm so sick of, you know, it's funny because like the white, especially the white people, I don't know what it is about white people. The white guilt is driving me insane. I can't stand it anymore. And I think what's driving me, it's funny because it's white people, right? So like white people are making videos like, I hate white people and I'm sick of white blah. Well, I'm sick of white people too, but you're the white people that I'm sick of. Like, everyone crying about this Onision thing as if they, like, it's their kids or they even know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. You really don't. Onision didn't fucking let his kid fall out the window. You fucking idiot. That would be like a kid falling off his bike while bike riding. Oh, he let his kid fall off his bike. So if Onision's kid fell off his bike, you know, or if Onision's kid tripped and fell down the stairs and landed on his head, or if Onision's kid was outside and ran into a pole, would it be Onision let his kid get hurt? Because that's the equivalent. You know what I mean? It's not like the windows didn't have fucking windows and screens and whatever else, you know, or something crazy dangerous happened.
That was the point I was making earlier. If the window was wide open and they let the kid run free through the house, then that would have been irresponsible.
Yeah, like Onision's negligence gets his kid hurt. By the way, the kid, I think, is okay now. And just real quick, the kid went to the hospital with a fucking brain bleed, which is really scary. And I'm scared for the kid and them. Like even if I don't know him. I don't know Onision. I don't know if he's a complete sicko scumbag who needs his kids taken away. But I know that this incident doesn't, to me, have anything to do with the other stuff yet. But I mean, you know, but there is a pattern of something. But if there was a pattern of like this stuff, then you would say that. Like, okay, the kid's been taken to the hospital for bruises or for this or that. That's happened. This happened. But there's never been an incident that we know of, that I know of, ever with his kids ever. Other than his kids seemingly being okay. Other than this accident, which we only know about because Chris Hansen is diving into all his records for past stuff. So if you dove into every family on your block right now, you may find a 911 call at some point for something. But people just pretending like they're so hurt over this and like upset. Like this guy, Stevie Wolf. This guy looks like his fucking parents died in a car fire. Look at this guy. And then listen to this tone that he has. And I think it's all fake, by the way, by all these people, and that's why I'm upset. I'm not like trying to defend Onision. He may be a big piece of shit. I don't know, but these people are all like virtue signaling their own virtue, as if they give a shit about stuff. Look at this guy.
Wednesday, where I will be on as a guest. I'm going to make a much more tactful video announcing this after I film this one, as it's frankly hard for me to keep my cool because of what I'm about to read you. What I'm about to read you is a police report that was filed right after...
Oh, it's so hard for me to keep my cool because I'm about to read a police report about Onision's kid falling out a window. So I'm going to lose my cool. Now, maybe he's talking about the fact that Onision videotaped the kid for a second.
That's kind of weird.
Which is kind of weird and kind of enraging because you're like, bro, your little 2-year-old fell out of a window and you're going to stop to record it? I mean, maybe, like, what the fuck? Dude, I mean, the only thing I'd be doing with my phone is calling 911. I mean, now they called 911. I mean, all it would be doing is trying to keep her still and waiting for the ambulance and looking at her eyes and face and trying to make sure, you know, I mean, like, I'd be horrified, obviously. But
I wouldn't even think about my phone.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even cross my mind.
It's weird as fuck that Onision was like, let me take, okay, see, there's the window, and then, see, she fell here. I didn't hit her or something if she fell. Like, that's fucking,
I'm
that
not
is
saying
weird.
This is right I'm not saying this is right or not, but is there a level of celebrity mentality there where his mind goes, I need to protect myself here?
I think he's got a crazy paranoia about stuff. I mean, dude, that's why I'm telling you. That's why I think he didn't change that kid, whatever that other guy was talking about, that through a story I never heard of in a context I'm not aware of either. So, but allegedly in whatever context, fucking.
But that could happen to anyone, though. I could watch my neighbor's kid, and if the kid said something weird about me changing the kid's diaper or something, then all of a sudden, yeah, there's a big problem.
Right. It is weird.
I mean, that could happen. That could happen to anybody. So I get what he's saying, that I'd just rather not do that, which is fine.
How much to push this guy out a window? Yo, Shawnee Red, what up, man? Thanks for subbing to the channel. What's going on? How much to push this guy out the window? I love that. Wouldn't you like to see this guy go out Onision's window? Look at that window. See that window right there? I bet you Onision's kid survives and he doesn't. We throw him out the window. Imagine just shoving him right out there. Right onto his fucking mongoloid head.
After one of
What is with that
Onision
haircut?
Kai's
He's
kids.
shaved on one side and long on the other?
I guess. He's obviously in some kind of band or whatever. He looks like my old guitarist, and my old guitarist was a cocksucker.
There you
Fell
go.
out a window. I'm not even
No, this guy might be awesome. I don't know. This guy could be awesome for all I know.
Okay.
Actually, he does. I did see some of this earlier. He does a really good job of reading the police report, but.
On 9/12/19, around 19:08 hours, Deputy Mancuso 522 and I responded to a medical aid call at Redacted, where a 2-year-old, Redacted, had fallen from a 2-story window.
He reads this whole thing, though, like super serious, like he's depressed in the whole world. And it just seems like fake shit to me. I don't know. And then
You wouldn't. Yeah.
he wrote down below, like, are you really, like, this lazy of a person or this tired of a person? Look at what he wrote down here. This is so weird. This is a police report that was uncovered earlier today and has made me sick. I'm just going to read it. I don't have the energy to offer an opinion because this is just depressing and aggravating.
That's a pussy way out.
What kind of pussy
It's
is
like he's
this?
afraid to have an opinion.
I'm afraid to have an opinion because I'm tired. I just don't have the energy, folks. I just don't have the
How are you
energy
even doing a video?
to do a video, to talk to you on the video. Good God. I don't have the energy. You know, I was making all this music go back here, and, you know, I just really am tired. I'm just really tired. Look at me as I slouch down reading this police report.
In making dinner, and James was in the garage. Lieutenant Johnson said that James said he had heard tapping on the outside of the garage. Outside.
Does this guy ever show an emotion besides fucking... He looks like a fucking angry dinosaur.
And when he said it enraged him, he's just like, yeah, I'm enraged.
I'm enraged right now. I would talk more about this, but the fury inside me right now is really boiling over. So, what is every Antifa member making a video about Onision? Is that what's going on? Is it only Antifa members?
Well, he literally just made a video to read a police report, not offer an opinion, not offer anything colorful at all about it. Just literally read it. So he's what is he, one of those instead of a book on tape, he's a newspaper on tape?
Oh, Jacqueline Glenn just made a video about this.
I am here doing another live stream. I just want to let you know that this is live because I do plan on keeping this video up on my channel. But for those of you watching now, hi. I posted a video on my channel earlier today. Hopefully you saw it. It was about all the...
Remember when I saved you from that cunt Richie with his fucking wings?
I'm extremely, extremely worried about his kids. Like...
Oh my God.
I had my concerns before, but after learning what I learned today, I'm actually, you know, really terrified for them to the point of feeling like they're not safe in that home. And
oh my God. I'm so worried about his kids. They're not safe in that home because an accident happened. We've got to get them out of there. Who are these people?
This is like the whole impeachment. This is like the whole impeachment thing. They wanted to find something on Trump to impeach him. I think these people are out there wanting to find something on Onision so they can roast him or whatever.
Well, I think Chris Hansen dug this up because Onision was like, "Oh, I'm gonna." What the fuck is that noise? Is that Discord?
It's the Discord.
Why is it doing that?
They're chatty in there tonight.
Yeah, but why is it doing that? Is that on your end or my end?
It's on your end. But
why am I here? I turned off all my sounds.
Mine doesn't beep when I'm on it.
Dude, I swear to God.
Mine doesn't beep. I never even changed it.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Ask Billy the Fridge, he will tell all about Onision Joe.
You want me to ask Billy the Fridge? I haven't talked to him in a while. I think I just turned off every sound. I'd already turned them off, though. Why did I have to turn them off again? Who's that? Hail Metal Forever. What up? Hail Metal Forever! Hail Metal Forever. Thank you so much for the $3, man. What's going on? Ugh. An accident after accident and pedo shit. Sorry, man. CPS needs to be called. They already were called. They didn't find anything. It's like, I agree if you hate Onision. I think he's a fucking weird fuck. But so we're setting the precedent that if somebody's kid falls out a window or if somebody's kid gets hurt somewhere like by accident, we take the kids away. Is that what we're saying? So we take...
I bet I accidentally left the room.
Oh. So we take kids away. So I just want to know. We take kids away now if your kid falls out of whatever the fuck. Because there's no other problem with Onision right now that we know of. Right now. Now, if the FBI finds out that he's diddling somebody or luring little kids to his house or whatever, that's different. Then the guy's going away for that. Or he's in trouble. But you want to take his kids away because one of them got hurt in an accident. You know, I closed the door on my finger when I was a kid and crushed my thumb. Like, should I have been taken away from my mother? I mean, like, I went to the hospital. I'm just trying to keep it real. Like,
I snapped my finger off in a storm door.
Did you? They put it back on?
To put it back on.
Really?
Yeah, they got to put, obviously. Yeah. I was probably 4 years old, 3. It was in Arizona, so I would have been 3. But yeah, I was following my dad out. He was putting the hot dogs on the grill or some shit, and I was following him out. He didn't know I was behind him, and
wow.
Yeah, hey,
wow.
I didn't get taken away from him.
You really do that.
But you know what it is? So like, I'm not defending Onision. I'm just mad at these people faking their outrage or being ridiculous. Like, wow, guys, this is so much more disturbing than we thought it was. What are you talking about? Super chat.
Drew pushed me down the stairs into the diddle cave.
You did. I had to get your fat ass down there somehow.
He'll do that right as soon as he gets home. He'll do that when he gets home from the Testicle Festival.
Testicle Festival.
As soon as he gets home from the Testicle Festival.
Videos, if this was, let's say, Keanu Reeves, are these people all doing videos on this?
No,
it was Keanu Reeves' 2-year-old kid. Here
is the big example. If Keanu Reeves' kid fell out this exact same window, which, by the way, talking about that is kind of creepy because his wife and kid died in a car accident. I don't think he has a kid right now. But if Keanu Reeves...
It was first name.
Yeah, it's really sad, actually, Keanu Reeves' thing. But if Keanu Reeves had a kid and his kid fell out this window, you know what Jacqueline Glenn's video would be? Oh, my God, my heart goes out to Keanu, and I hope his kid's okay. I just heard about what happened. This is so sad. I hope everybody's going to be okay. That poor little thing. She fell out the window. But because it's Onision, oh, my God, guys, this is so disturbing. Fake outrage, fake outrage, fake outrage, virtue signaling. These people are fucking fakes. They're all fucking fakes, and they're proving it to me right now. You are proving to me that Jacqueline Glenn is now a fake, and I used to like her, but she is a fucking fake. Because if this same thing happened, they wouldn't be saying this. What she should be doing is saying, listen, guys, I see what happened with Onision's kid. It really does just seem like an accident based on what I'm seeing here. It is concerning, but it does seem like an accident. I would, that stick to the situation that's at hand right now, which is the investigation by Chris Hansen and what we know of Onision's grooming and all these other disgusting acts. We really need to stay focused on that, because this is just some kind of accident on a police report, which is concerning, and it is weird. It comes out with all these other things going on. But you wouldn't be like, oh, my God, things there are so crazy. They need to take the kids away. Oh, God, they're going to tell you what you're going to do. Like, it's like, no, because if this happened to The Rock's kid or to any other celebrity's kid that you liked, you'd be like, oh, my God, I'm so sorry for them. Like, and even if the parent was super negligent. In fact, even when people's kids fall out the third fucking story of a building, everybody goes, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
A little bit of the bubbly.
So sad.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a
Double
little bit of the
standard.
bubbly.
That's
it.
Gatekeeper Drew is one. Fat. Fuck. When you make Tommy look like a healthy individual, you know you're a disappointment to humanity, Mr. W.
Oh. The Goon.
He is going to pass me up here soon, I bet.
The Goon just...
I do need to get doing something with myself, though.
Yeah, you need to get to something, all right.
Traveling in hotels. I need to start utilizing those fucking gyms. It's fucking
free.
dude.
If you're in those hotels and they got the free gyms all the time. We're going to go to that Kansas fight in a minute. We're going to go take a look at that in a second. Let's see what else Jacqueline Glenn's
talking about. Somebody should step in somewhere and put those kids in a safe spot where they don't have to worry about it.
Drew farted in my face and now got 2 pink eyes.
Oh, thank you, Casey's Raw. You know what, though? Jacqueline Glenn makes a good point that the kids are in danger. The kids are in danger at Onision's house. But they're not in danger, I don't think, from Onision. They're in danger from all the psychopaths who are making videos about the house and him and talking about where he lives and shit. That's what they might be in danger of. I agree, the kids are in danger. They're innocent. And I'm talking about Onision, fine, but I'm talking about from all the outside people, too. Like, this is weird. This is very weird.
Potentially, like, dying. And I'm not kidding about that. So I have on my phone right now, and I'm going to read this to you. It's really long, and you can't really see it right now because it's overexposed. But it's this really long police report. A lot of things have been blacked out, personal information, names, and things like that. So, I guess whenever I go through this, I'm not going to say blank. I'm just going to fill in the blanks for you. So it is me paraphrasing if you want to see exactly what this says.
Now, 90 other people have already made a video about this before Jacqueline Glenn made this 29 minutes ago. This was streamed 29 minutes ago. So I'm just showing you how sick and thirsty YouTubers are for views. And by the way, you know how I know this? First of all, I do this show every single week at this same time. So I would have done this show too. And I'm using this for views right now as well. I'm using the story for views too. But the only difference is I'm not piling on to manipulate it to virtue signal to get on the train of everybody else. Like, I'm so shocked about these things. Jacqueline Glenn clearly is doing that. She's even reading the police report. I'm not even reading the police report because the bottom line in the police report is the kid fell out the window. One was making dinner. One was in the basement working. The kid fell out the window. The only weird thing at all in the whole thing to me is that Onision videotaped the kid on the ground and then the window to be like, that's what happened. It's like, okay. That's weird. That's fucking weird. Like, most police, when they show up at a house, the parents cradling the kid or the parents worried that they have to, should I take my kid to the hospital? Or they're with the kid. Most parents aren't sitting there fucking like, oh yeah, I took a video of it. What?
If the police deem it necessary, they'll be taking pictures and videos. Rest assured, they will have every picture they can get if they feel it's necessary.
I think, I think he was thinking ahead of, like, oh, Onision did something to her and then dragged her outside to pretend she fell out of the window and pushed the window open. You know what I mean? Like that type of deal.
And he was right. He was right.
Well, he was right.
Obviously,
yeah,
look at all these videos we're looking at.
I mean,
so maybe he's not so crazy after all, at least in that scenario.
No, I don't think he was thinking about the idea that I think he was thinking about more of somebody thinking he did something to the kid, because everybody is always saying that he's abusing his kids. So imagine all the abuse. He's abusing his kids. He's abusing his kids. He's abusing his kids. It's coming into the police department, and then one of your kids gets hurt. Now you'd start to think, oh my God, they're going to think that I did this. So now he records it to be like, look, she fell out the window. Because seriously, you have to set that stage. The stage is set. Hundreds of calls, probably, or whatever, have come into this police department. They've already been over the house to investigate him. Like, hey, we've gotten reports that you, abuse your kids and stuff. Yeah, no, I don't do that. I'm a YouTuber, all this other stuff. Okay, well, whatever. And then the next thing you know, a month later or 2 months later, your kid really gets hurt. When you put it in that context, you can kind of see. And, again, I'm just trying to be fair to everybody here. Onision may be a horrible parent. He may be a scumbag. He may be a pedo. He may be a molester. He may be a lot of things. But I'm looking at why would Onision take a video of his kid after the poor little thing fell out of a window, a 2-year-old, fell on its head and cracked her skull and had a brain bleed, by the way, and went to the hospital in September.
You said the police were already there and questioned what he was doing, right?
Before this?
When he recorded the kid laying on the ground in the window or whatever he recorded, you said the police questioned him, what the hell are you doing, dude? Didn't you say that?
It was something like that in the police report. He was like, I took video of it.
So the police were already there tending to the kid, and I don't know if the paramedics were there or not, but maybe that was the moment where you step back. The police are there. You kind of step back for a moment. And he's like, "Hey, while we're talking, I'm gonna take a couple pictures."
No, he took a video, when it happened. When he came outside and saw her on the ground.
So he showed the video to the police when they arrived.
I think
that's
so,
how they
yeah.
were.
Either way, he took
okay.
the bottom line is while waiting for the cops to get there, he took a video. Okay. While waiting for the cops to get there. Allegedly.
Yeah, like I said earlier, that's a little weird, but now knowing what we know now, maybe it wasn't so crazy after all. But it is weird that the thought would even cross your mind. But until you're in someone's shoes like that.
People in the chat are like, you should be Onision's lawyer, Joe. I don't think I could. I don't think I'd want to be his lawyer, but I enjoy. I've always liked being a referee in situations, so I enjoy looking at both perspectives and trying to figure out what the truth really is. Do you know what I mean? This is I'm only specifically talking about his kid in this situation. Onision could be a big scumbag who needs to go to jail for all I know. But what I'm saying is, in this situation with this kid, in this situation particularly, I'm saying that this has happened to a lot of people. And this doesn't add up with other, because you get accused of things doesn't mean that now that your kid got hurt because of something accidental, that you get your kids taken away. That's not how America works. That's not how a normal country works. And that's just the deal, Yeah,
unless you bubble wrap your kids like Daniel Price.
Right. Leah could be his lawyer, yeah, but Leah would never be his lawyer. Leah hates Onision. So, Leah would never be his lawyer. But, anyway, Jacqueline Glenn, for 2 more seconds, I guess, of her crybaby virtue signaling, and then we'll look at this Kansas fight.
I have that available for you on my Twitter. And, just warning you guys, this is pretty gruesome. So
no, no. Don't read it then, you weirdo.
In the kitchen making dinner. Onision in the garage working or whatever he's doing, making some ridiculous attention-seeking video.
Working, yes, thanks.
See, yeah,
apparently their son is on the couch.
Yeah, see, this is all targeted bullshit. That's what I'm saying to you. This isn't what they're doing.
She's talking about him.
She's doing it. She's doing this. She's doing what he was doing. She's doing what he was doing, making a fucking video on YouTube. Imagine if somebody in the neighborhood was dying because they fell on an axe by accident and they died on her front lawn, and maybe they were trying to scream outside and she never heard it because she had her headphones on. Oh, Jacqueline Glenn, she couldn't even help someone because she was making a stupid whatever she does.
If she has kids.
Does she?
This chick here have kids?
I don't think so, but No, she doesn't.
If
But
she has a kid, I want to know where her kid is right now as she's filming this.
no, this is just, I mean, listen, if you want to bash Onision for the right reasons, I'm down. I'm even down with that other guy earlier who was like, I'm kind of upset by this. I'm going to try to relax and read this. That guy, I have more respect for him than her at this point. Like, with her, why don't you go date another guy with wings who cheats on you? You fuck. Sorry.
Watching TV or playing video games or something. And the
Well, that's a crime.
daughter, who was 2 years old, was left unsupervised in a room by herself. Apparently the TV was on, so she was supposed to be watching TV, but she's 2. She's 2 years old. When you have a toddler, you don't leave them unattended like that, especially in a room.
You don't? Wait. So, pause, please. You don't leave your kid, your 2-year-old, unattended at all. What about the 8 hours the kid is sleeping? How do you know if the kid doesn't wake up and start fucking around with the window? That's not.
Jacqueline Glenn is not a parent. She's retarded. So when we, when my kids are in their bedroom, we do have a monitor. We did have a monitor. We always had the monitor on if they were in their bedroom. That would look down on them if they were sleeping in the crib. So you see them in the crib all the time. They were wandering around the room. You'd see them on the monitor. Okay, they're playing with something. And you're taking your eyes off and you're cooking dinner. Now, it doesn't matter if they're in the living room or they're in the bedroom. By the way, the house is a ranch. So the house is set up like this. Living room, open kitchen, hallway, bedroom on the left. Kid's bedroom. It's right the fuck there. The door's open. The kid wanders away. She's in her room. You're like, okay, good. She's in her room playing or something. I'm going to cook dinner. That's not normal. When you have a toddler, you do check on them a lot. You don't leave a toddler completely fucking alone. But dude, 5 a.m., I've been asleep at 5 a.m., and my kid climbed out of her bed at 2 years old and 3 years old. Climbed out of her bed and was wandering around for 3 hours while I was sleeping. I woke up at 7 a.m. to a quiet kid who had snuck out of her crib. And she was coloring in marker that she found somewhere, her whole arm, purple. And I woke up like, oh my God, what the hell's going on? Things just happen. Should you have secured the window a lot better? Probably. Especially like I did. Our windows were always locked. And if we ever left the window open, it would be the top part of the window. And even that, Leah would be like, I'm really scared of them falling out the window. So we were super, overprotective. You know what I mean?
But I'm not going to persecute him for that either.
Right. I don't want to, and I'm not even talking about
so
Onision.
many things. I bet you I could walk through your house, and I bet you could walk through my house and find 12 different things where you go, with a kid in the house, you probably shouldn't have that there, or shouldn't be set up the way it is, or whatever. Right.
I mean, you can't just sterilize everything. Now, obviously, because this happened, was some kind of negligence that didn't. Afterwards, you would be like, "What the fuck were we doing? Like, what? Like, oh my Christ! Like, you'd hate yourself. If this was my kid, I would be in a massive depression. And this would terrify me. I would feel fucking so angry at myself for not locking the windows better, for not thinking about how this could have happened, for not bolting down the window, something. I would have been very angry at myself. I would have been, it just would have been terrible. But Jacqueline Glenn, what she says about parenting she has no idea what she's talking about.
It's even more disturbing because if you scroll through this report, you see that both Onision and Kai admit that she climbs on things. She climbs on tables. She's even climbed on windowsills before. So why would any parent be so neglectful to know that information and, use their common sense to realize it's a 2-year-old and not leave them in a dangerous situation like that? Like, kids crawl around, kids do things. Your job as a parent is to make sure that things like falling out of a second-story window doesn't happen. I mean, maybe I expect too much. Let me know in the comments, but I'm
Yeah, you kind of do, but not at the same time. It's true. You need to be like, this is why you got to be super parent. You got to be like super fucking aware of what's going on and super like crazy because accidents happen like this. Like, you know, the kid crawls on stuff. Like they said, they admitted in the police report, like she climbs up on tables. We've seen her do all these things, and I think they even said in the police report,
they need to get rid of all the tables in the house too.
Well,
according to this Jacqueline chick, then they shouldn't have any fucking tables then either.
But this chick is just
using counters. Get rid of all the counters. Just flat, level ground.
This chick is just using Onision's daughter falling fucking to make some virtue signal video. But yeah, we found out Onision's daughter fell out the window. It's terrible. It's horrible. I hope she's okay. I'm sure Onision hopes she's okay. Let's not pretend that we think the guy like doesn't like his children. You know, how many women in New York have had this happen? They have 6 kids, no dad, or 7 kids and dad's at work, and a kid falls out the window or falls somewhere and gets hurt. It's like nobody starts making videos on them being a shithole. You know what I mean? That doesn't happen to them. This is a very weird situation. But that being said, let's check out this fucking Kansas thing, because the Onision shit's just fucking, we could run in circles. Wow. What is going on, dude? All right, I'm watching. I don't think we can show this. We can't even show this.
Because it's a game. That's true. You can maybe still shot it. Do a still shot of something.
So the guy, like, I'm trying to look. Let me go back to the batting away, because this is what triggered it, obviously. Dribble, fake. Oh, he got spiked. Spike. So basically what happened was one of the players on Kansas was going up for either to try to dunk. I think he was just trying to toss the ball up, like a layup, but with one hand. So he extended with the ball up in the air. And as he did that, another player on the other team on is it Kansas versus Kansas? The other Kansas team, I don't know. The purple team.
The state.
The guy comes, I don't know anything about college sports. The guy comes and fucking wham, he fucking volleyball spikes the ball, the guy downward but he got all ball, it looks like. He got all ball, but he did one of those things where when you swing your hand down, you get all ball, you also push their arms, so the guy fell down as well. He was falling anyway. But the problem,
talking shit to him after he
that's the problem is after he spiked it down nasty, like, I mean, it was nasty. You'll see this guy right here, and what he'll do is he was actually over here a second ago. He begins walking towards the victim on the ground and then like talks over him, like stands over him and starts talking shit, which is weird because after you do something like that, you just kind of go, fuck yeah. But like to stand over the guy afterwards and mock him is fucking weird. So you're a cunt, basically. So, and it doesn't, now maybe the other guy did something earlier in the game where this guy wanted to rub it in his face, but
he grabbed a chair or something and tried to hit him with it.
Let me see. I haven't seen that part yet.
Sorry, I'm jumping ahead then, I guess.
All right, so now the scuffle happens. Obviously, the guy on the floor is pissed because the guy's talking shit after he got batted down. Now, if the guy didn't stand over him and just walked away, that probably wouldn't have been a fight. But because he stood over him, other people took exception.
Shit.
Yeah, other people took exception, came in, and then the fight started.
This is no good. Oh, this is terrible.
Wow, they're in the crowd now, like.
There are going to be ramifications for this going forward, and it's just.
I wish all the fans would come in and start fighting too. That'd be funny.
Just no point to it.
Can't tell if that's a chair.
I'm still waiting for the chair part.
What that is? Well, it was right after they got pushed back behind the hoop and into the crowd.
Oh, I was looking at too much stuff, I think.
You see the K-State guy has lost his shirt. He's basically just in like a black undershirt or whatever, and the guy from KU reaches over into the crowd and grabs something. I can't make it out because I've got poor quality on this.
Yeah. Why isn't a good quality uploaded yet?
officials cannot leave the floor until they sort this out, and this could have ramifications going forward for both teams.
For Kansas.
Oh, here's a better shot. Here we go.
If we're looking at the same
Who is
video,
this guy
it's 24
fighting?
seconds.
It's 24 seconds. The guy
is your video minute 11?
A minute and 58.
Okay, well then we got different videos. Fuck it.
I got another angle. Who's this guy that they start fighting with in the crowd? A member in the crowd?
See, that's what I'm saying. I think that's the K-State guy, and he lost his shirt.
See the chair? Watch the chair. That is ridiculous. This is not right.
Yeah, picking up that chair.
Oh, wow. Okay, so now there's got to be a chair here that I'm missing. Well, they started fighting with a fan, but it's like the fan didn't do anything. I mean, they ran into the fans, so then they started shoving. Oh yeah, the guy had the chair over his head. I think somebody grabbed it before he used it.
You're right. Yeah. That is either a fan or maybe someone that's not in their uniform that night.
He was about to smash somebody in the head with a fucking chair, and then somebody got in the either blocked it or he just dropped it on his own. Like, oh, what am I doing? Look at this. Oh man. I think he dropped it. I think he was like, "Oh, this is dumb." And I dropped it. I swear he just dropped.
You see, like 3 different officials trying to get it from him.
Yeah, but I think he bailed on it on his own.
Because fighting's one thing, then grabbing an object, you think you're in trouble now. Just wait till you hit someone with an object.
Yeah, I think he dropped it on his own. I want to say he's like, "Whoa, never mind." So he's got the chair right here. This is him. His elbow's coming into frame here. And he's swinging, and I don't know. This is all jittery because my computer's dying.
Someone got their hand in there. Someone might have gotten their hand in there.
Oh, maybe someone did get their hand in there. I was trying to give him credit. I try to give everybody credit. Trying to give fucking Onision credit. Trying to give this guy the benefit of the doubt too, like with the fucking chair.
I mean, there is the tuck rule, so I don't know.
Oh, I think this guy tried to throw the chair. Wait a second. This guy tried to shoot a 3-pointer with the chair, I think. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, no. Yeah, so
it's a stool.
So he picked this guy. This guy picks up the stool. This white guy over here actually puts his hand up and tries to take it from him, but he doesn't really try to take it that well, so he doesn't quite get it. And then the guy gets a rehold of it. And now he takes it, and he goes, "Oh, I'm gonna do something," and then just kind of drops it.
Oh yeah. Okay, now I see. I saw a finger get into the leg of the stool.
Yeah, a finger did get in.
Happened.
A finger did get into the chair, but I think that he actually also kind of dropped it. Honestly,
because he came to his senses.
Well, that and his aim would have been horrible. All his teammates were in front of him, so I think he realized, well, if I do swing this thing, I'm really just swinging this at my own teammates. I mean, I'm guessing, because...
And I've seen way better fights in sports, but this is still pretty interesting. Fucking chairs and fans and shit.
This ain't that good. Here he comes. Here he comes. I got the chair. Oh, rejected! Just like we rejected that other guy.
Got to give some credit to the commentator who's just like playing along with it. He's like, he's got a chair and he's swinging the chair. It's like he's like, finally, I get my opportunity to call a wrestling match here.
That is ridiculous. This is not right.
Yeah, picking up that chair.
Let's watch now. DeSouza was upset that Gordon stole it, so he blocks it. But then he walks over him, which...
Yeah, this guy's a piece of shit. Yo, this guy's a faggot piece of shit. I would have beat the fuck out of this guy if I was a big dude. Not this guy, but the guy that's standing over him. So this guy got rejected and he fell on the ground. But after he falls on the fucking ground, this other dude...
But then he walks...
That's his feet. He walks over not to pick him up. Because, like, I would have done that because I'm fucking great. I would have been like, yo, man, I got you. Let me help you out. You know, but instead the guy walks over and goes, yeah, take that, motherfucker. You know?
Over him, which
and now that provoked the whole team then.
immediately is going to be a technical foul. Kansas.
So this guy right here is just a fucking piece of faggot shit. Whoever this fucking Dikembe Mutombo looking fuck is, this guy. And I think he's the same guy with the chair. To be honest, might be. Whoever this guy is a cunt.
Is he the same guy with the chair? That'd be crazy if he was.
It might be him. Might be the same guy.
Now, I still don't think it warrants a bench clearing brawl, though. It's not like he physically hurt the dude. He talks shit. I'm not saying it was the best idea or thing to do, but he did. At the end of the day, he did just simply talk shit.
Well,
it's not like he kicked the guy while he was down.
He aggressively took him out, which is okay. He was, I think, all ball. I think, to be honest. But standing over someone like that,
I'm going to stop defending him because he is the one who grabbed the chair. So I'm going to stop defending him.
There you go. He grabbed the chair, so he's a psycho. Kansas player, 22. What's his name? Oh, I wasn't that far off with Is this him?
Mutombo.
Dikembe Mutombo. Is this him? Udoka Azuboiki or whatever the fuck? Is this? I don't fucking know how to say this guy's name. The fuck? Is this him?
I want to see someone in the chat with that name tonight. Udoka.
Asshat boink me.
I don't know much about college sports, even our local sports, but I do know those two teams, as close as they are, they're about an hour away from each other, those two schools. So obviously you've got a rivalry there.
I played a lot of basketball in high school, and I'll tell you what, someone stood over me like that, I would have flipped the fuck out. Because I'm a psycho. You think this guy with a chair, I would have used a chair on him because he's a big guy. Would have had to use a chair on this big dude. Look at this lady grabbing his leg. She molested him. This white lady molested this guy.
You need.
Look.
Well, you said if you were the guy on the ground that you would freak out.
She tried to grab his dick. This lady tried to grab his dick in the crowd. What is going on? See, white women can molest people.
And she's married too.
Yeah. Oh my God, her ring's on her finger. Her husband's going to be pissed.
Use the analogy. You use the analogy that if he was standing over you talking shit, that you would lose your mind. But keep in mind, it wasn't the guy on the ground that reacted. It was his teammates.
Yeah, because he was in a defenseless position.
Would you have done that? So let me represent it to you. Would you react that way if someone was standing over your teammate talking shit?
Okay, so let me actually back it up. I think you're right. If it happened to me, I'd be more in shock, and I'd be like, what the fuck? And if the guy stood over me, I'd be like, are you serious? That would be what I would think, because you're right. I don't really fight for myself. I fight more for other people. So, yeah, it would have been, if I was on the ground, I probably would have been like, really, dude? You going to be all right? You blocked the ball once? You going to be okay? You know, that would have been my response. But, yeah, seeing it as a teammate, I would have lost my mind. So you're right. I would have lost. Oh, look at that. Oh, that little slut. That little slutty pants. Trying to get her finger on that fucking cock. That's weird. White women getting away with everything. What the fuck with these women? Just getting away with everything. Oh, look at that redheaded cop.
Like I said, not the greatest fight of all time, but the fucking stool thing definitely made it interesting.
Can we talk about this guy? Is he think
they are nuts over college basketball.
Is this Ryback? Is that Ryback? It's me. I'm in the crowd, roid back. Look at this guy.
Doesn't really look like Ryback to me.
Look at this guy. He's got a big R on his fucking sternum. And he looks like an idiot.
It's like, remember the Highlanders? He looks like what were their names? Rory and I don't know, the fucking Scottish fucks from like 12 years ago.
Look at this lady over here. Look at her mouth. She could take a D.
Stick a few dicks in there, yeah.
Stick one in. Look at these ones. Oh my god, the reactions of people in the crowd. Oh man, white people are so gay. Look at this. Look at this guy. And then this guy's like, oh my god, I'm scared. And this guy's like, right? look at these. Dude, whoever all these people are right here, like, cast them in a new sitcom. Right? Oh my god.
Hey, 3 guys, 3 girls. You could do the new class of Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, it's the new Saved by the Bell. Well, one of the guys has to be really a girl now, so.
Oh yeah. And you don't have any other ethnicities there.
Look at the fucking crowd. Oh my god.
This reminds me, just looking at the crowd and doing this reminds me of when the Royals won the World Series and the Mets fans, because it happened in New York. Mm-hmm. And as you see the guy running across home, the picture that they had, you could just see all the fans behind him, and they had this look of utter shock, like they just watched a murder right in front of them. It was on the front page of, I think, USA Today or something. It was an epic cover.
A lot of crackers in that crowd, I'll tell you. A lot of mayonnaise motherfuckers. Let's go back and see if I can.
Welcome to Kansas.
Is there like any crowd? There's going to be like crowd video, I would think, on Twitter by now. You know what I mean? Like normally there's people have.
People pick.
Oh, here we go. That. Here we go. I got one finally. Now this we can show because this ain't the ESPN or whatever the fuck. This is in the crowd. Whoa, that suit guy took a dive. We need to slow this video down.
I don't even know what to follow. There's so much going on.
Interesting. That was a pretty cool shot. There's got to be more.
That's there. It was kind of hard to follow.
Yeah, it was really fast. There's got to be more. There's got to be more shots, I would think.
Toby's getting held back by security. Toby Hall's getting... You go with the coach.
What the fuck was that? I'm so mad we didn't have these guys.
To be Jim Ross?
Yeah. Kobe's getting held back. You got held back in school. That was fucked up. Oh, somebody made it in slow motion. Look at that. There you go. Good job, whoever that is. Slow motion. Oh, this is a different camera angle.
Oh, that dude guy. Flew.
Yeah. Oh, there's the chair. Comes the chair. Like, oh! Hey, we might be able to figure out who took the chair from this angle. Let's check that out again. It's in slow motion. It's on Twitter, so it's not an ESPN video. All right, here he comes. There he goes. He's getting the chair. He's got the chair. He's swinging the chair. He's so good. Man, imagine if he cracked somebody with that. He'd be done. He'd probably be out of sports.
What's funny about this is the fight started because he rejected someone and talked shit to their face. There he goes to swing the chair, and he's the one that gets rejected.
Yeah, that is pretty fucking funny. I'm like 5 right now. This is a lot. This is a lot of fun. Where's the rest of the shots, man? There's no
you want to watch more fights?
Yeah, this is one of those things where now I just want to binge watch fights. Cheerleaders tomorrow in class. Yeah, we were in a fight. Oh, okay. That's stupid. Well, that's about all I could find. I don't think there's any other. Oh, here's a funny picture of the chair. Look at this lady. Oh my god, dude! The fucking stills.
Picture of the chair. Were they gonna?
No, dude, the stills of people's reactions is so fucking funny. Look at that. But then right behind what's going on in this picture is this.
There's those same people.
Look, she's trying to do the no-look grab dick. She's trying to do the dick grab, the no-look dick grab. She didn't do it as well as the other lady.
The Saved by the Bell kids are in this frame too.
Oh, really? Oh, is that? Oh, yeah, that's them.
Dead center.
Let's see what they're doing here. That kid's still giggling like a motherfucker. Like he sees his parents. Like he's seeing a naked person for the first time. He's like, hee. The fuck? And this girl looks like she smells something nasty. She's wearing the guy's jersey.
That's why she's so disgusted. That's probably her boyfriend.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. Oh my god.
She's looking out there. That's her boyfriend. She's looking out there going, oh my god, Udomi did it again.
Babu did it fucking, he did it again. Look at how mad she looks. Oh my god, I can't deal with this right now.
She I can't even.
Oh my god, dude, she looks like my mom if I was doing something bad.
Disgusted at her boyfriend. She's like, they say once you go black, you never go back. I just might.
She's either burning that when she gets home or she's fucking the shit out of him. I don't know which one. One of those two, though. Oh my god, that is way too funny. Shit, my dad was right.
I'm gonna laugh my ass off if that stool is framed like in a trophy case at Allen Fieldhouse next year.
Dude, that is so fucking hilarious. It's almost unbelievable. Well, there you have it, man. That's that. Should I, well, have you seen the stuff about Bad Bunny?
Tiki and Doom just said, shit, my dad was right.
Yeah, that's the one. I just read that. Yeah, that was fucking hilarious.
Did you my bad?
It's all right. It was funny. That was really funny. Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny, yeah.
You remember her? You remember her, right?
I don't know what the story is. Oh, yeah, I remember her. I'm actually still following her on Twitch. But she was trending #1 on Reddit. I don't know why, though.
Dude, this is so weird. So, for the people that don't know, a while back, we were going to have a new person on the show. It was this girl called Bad Bunny. She was going to be on the show. Until, like, Leah did not like her. And we found out all this other kind of stuff about her or whatever. And so we didn't have her on the show.
Remember the night on Corrupted? Unknown caller.
Oh, yeah. But we'd always...
It wasn't her. It was someone else.
No, we'd always kind of remain friends, though, and I'd always been kind of... I've always talked to her here or there and, said stuff to her and things like that. We've always fucked around on Twitch, rather. She hosts me sometimes. Sometimes I host her. Or whatever the case is. We've known her for a while. She's always kind of shit-talking people. Like, if you watch her streams, she shit-talks people. She's always done it like, you fucking motherfuckers, why don't you just kiss my ass? Like, who is this on the phone? Are you an idiot? Why are you such an idiot? Like, that's kind of how she talks to people.
She has zero tolerance even on her opinions on shit, too. This is my opinion. You can go fuck yourself if you don't like it.
Yeah, she used to be, weirdly, she used to be kind of right-wing and like, who gives a fuck, free speech, say whatever the fuck. But now, recently, she's saying she's like a left wing, and she escaped the alt-right or something. Like, I don't even know. And so it's weird. She's like gone from right wing to left wing, but she still has the same sort of opinionated fuck you mentality. So I think she's fucking around just trying to play with the audience to get a bigger audience, maybe. And she's always got some kind of angle where she's shitting on people. But I don't know. We always got along with her because she was like, your audience is fucked like mine. I like it. And that's what she said. Those are her words.
She's a bitch. That sounds like she needs some dick.
See, even this person was like, "Oh, she's a bitch. She sounds like she needs dick."
Bitch.
But like, that's like her gimmick is that. Like, she's just a cunt.
And I'm like, shit. Oh, she's such a bitch. That sounds like she needs some dick.
What the fuck? How have you been? Last night was so fucking fun. Thank you, Joe. What the fuck? How have you been? It's been a really long time. Thank you for the 500 bits. Dude, I'm getting like birthday bits today. It's my birthday eve. This is sick.
Whoa. New son.
Denmark, thanks for giving us up to...
So I hadn't talked to her in a while. We hadn't talked to her in a long time. And last time I had seen her, she hosted my Twitch stream. So like couple hundred people came into my stream or whatever. So I've been on Twitch, and it was like her birthday or something. So I was like, oh, I got these bits. I'll just send them to her. So I sent her the bits and said hi to her, and hadn't seen her in probably a year. And she was the same way, like kind of like still fucking with people in the chat and like being like, hey, fuck you, dickhead. So I guess now this whole controversy is about her basically complaining that she wasn't getting donations. You know, like how am I going to fucking do the show? I'm not getting any donations. But like that's just a random rant that I could see her doing at any time. So like it's not that big a deal to me because like I know her. So I was like my buddy, Jeremy from the Quartering was doing like a fucking video on her. I was reaching out to Jeremy. I emailed him. I was like, dude, I've known her for years. This is just how she always is. This is nothing new. Like her being like, what the fuck? Where are the donations? You guys aren't going to donate? It's been an hour. What the fuck? Like that's sort of like her that's actually her. Like she just does that stuff. Unless there's more going on that I don't know about, but there's like a million videos on her today that are like demands donations from her viewers and all these other things like that. Like exposed, like entitled streamer demands donations, lashes out at audience. Bad Bunny demands donations. The most entitled Twitch streamer ever. And it's just really funny because it was like, I saw her and it was kind of a random video. And she banned viewers that weren't donating, I guess. I'm trying to find...
That's a little weird. If that's true, that's weird.
Let me find
$5 a month. How do you have hours of time to watch me and not $5? All right, everyone in the chat's making me depressed with all their sad and sob stories about how their life is over and they can't afford $5 a month.
The woman you've just seen berating her audience for not giving her enough money on Twitch is named Bad Bunny, and she's pretty infamous for saying stuff like this. Audience for not to create the Twitch stream.
Right, whatever, I get it. Dude, is it a slow news day? I mean, I just want everybody to realize people made videos about her like crazy today, and she trended on Reddit early today, and it was all because she was like, you don't have $5 to give me? Are you fucking serious? You fuckers?
Sounded like she was talking about subscribing to something, though.
Well, she, subscribe to Twitch. Subscribe to her Twitch. That's what she wanted.
She was talking about the Twitch. Okay.
Yeah, but again, like, this is her. Like, if you want, like, she will be like, these fucking idiots outside McDonald's and they do this and that. It's like, just go die already. Just go in a fucking... Dude, like, imagine Leah, like, when Leah's savage, but all the time. Imagine that's her whole stream. That's kind of what Bad Bunny does. Like, oh my God, die. Like... Imagine making a video about Leah. Joe Cronin's wife wants someone to die because they didn't know who Ganondorf is. It's like, not really, but yeah. I mean, like, she's kidding. But that's like, she's like that. Well, so isn't Bad Bunny, but Bad Bunny's always like this. And Bad Bunny's weird. Like, so, like, to me, like, this really isn't a video. It's like...
I don't even know what the context of it was, though. Was someone in the chat saying, fuck your subscriber or whatever, and so she went off on him?
Yeah, see, someone in the chat was like...
You don't even know...
Why won't you pay attention to me or something like that? Why don't you pay attention to me? So eventually she was like, well, why don't you fucking subscribe? How about that?
You're heartbroken because not enough of those people have sub badges next to their names. Not enough of those people aren't leeching, as you would say.
It's January. It's a hard fundraising month.
By the way, pretty sure Bad Bunny is aware, like all of us are, that you can make a subscriber-only chat on Twitch. So if she wanted to, she could have 50 people only, she could have 50 people in the chat who are subscribed, who are chatting, and everybody else who's watching her would be staring at the chat like, oh, I can't chat unless I'm a sub. And then eventually they'd be like, I want to be a sub, and then they'd be a sub. So the better thing to do would not to be to call out the people leeching, but it would be to make the chat subscriber only. And then you wouldn't complain. You wouldn't be upset. You'd be like, oh, my subscribers are here. And then you'd be shouting, and then you would shout out the subscribers like crazy. And then people who were non-subs who weren't getting any attention and didn't have the ability to chat in your room would be like, I'm going to subscribe to her because I want attention. Hello, Bad Bunny. Hello, anybody out there who wants to make money. So I just solved your problem. So I think this is sort of like her playing with the audience like she does, faking bullshit. But like people think that she's really this crazy, like, and she kind of is. It's true, she is. But this is really just her. This is just another day of like 3,000 other days. But for some reason today, the internet decided to hone in on her. It's just so bizarre. It's like to me because I'm like, this is so old school, old news.
All right, everyone keep telling yourselves why it's hard fundraising month because it's January. In the meantime, y'all are watching me for hours every single day. And not $5 for like 50 hours of content consumed.
So I guess someone in the chat decided to come at her with the logic of, oh, maybe right after the holidays when people were trying to give nice gifts to their family and friends, maybe...
But yeah, this is just her. I mean, she's done this before. She does this. She kind of berates people. She likes fucking with people, shitting on people. She's just always shitting on people. So do you guys understand how fake this fucking outrage of her trending today is? It is so fake. This is her. She's been this way for like 4 years. I met her 4 years ago or something. This is her. Ugh. But anyway.
For the publicity. That's probably what's going through her mind anyways is, hey, thanks for the attention.
This is good news for her. This is really good news for her because, yeah, I bet you her views are going to spike because whatever. I actually, I don't think she got back to me.
Inundated today.
Right.
I mean, I would get it if you had like weeks, months, and years of her going on and on and on about it. But for her to go off on one person in the chat who's fucking with her, I mean, I'm sure if we tried, we could come up with a couple clips of you saying something similar to someone who's fucking around in the chat or something.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could find lots of things. But that's what I mean. Like, this is so, like, Jeremy. Like, I messaged Jeremy and he hasn't gotten back to me yet. And I'm ready to make a video on Jeremy. Like, do your research, man. This girl, I mean, like, seriously, like, do your fucking research. This girl has always been like this. Where have you been? Like, this is
It's
all...
been like the week of making videos on other YouTubers. Like, last week or two has been like everyone else making videos on everyone else.
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, she is like a dominatrix on her show. Like, listen, fuck boy, do what the fuck I say, because you're a fucking idiot. What are you, faggy? You're a faggy guy, aren't you? That's what she does. And guys love it. They love this girl just shitting on her. She's an alpha. She is an alpha who shames you and shits on you, but she knows what she's doing, and a lot of times she's doing it for comedy even. Like, she thinks it's funny to shit on people for this type of stuff. She's, like, this is the wrong girl to do this on. You know? So, but whatever. I get it. And, yeah, anybody demanding their listeners, like, oh, you better donate now or we're fucked. I mean, look at me. I haven't had a donation in 1 hour. That's it, guys. Fuck all of you. I'm out of here. You know that, Drew? It's been 1 hour. Look. 1 hour.
What the fuck? Time to go off.
I just did an hour for free. Fuck these people.
Jeremy will do a video on you.
Yeah, you know what? Seriously, really, guys. I mean, Throwdown, did you want a Throwdown? We gave you extra time. 1 hour, and the last donation was $2. Really? Wow, that's really going to keep this show going, everybody. Good job. I'll see you next week for Throwdown, I guess. Maybe. Or maybe I'll have a new show because... Wow.
What we should have done was just move Throwdown to Patreon. That way the actual paying people could actually hear the fucking show.
Yeah, maybe I should just move this to Patreon. The fuck? $2? Fuck this. But no, a lot of people in the crowd remember her. A lot of people do. We all remember how I was streaming on Twitch the night we found her. In fact, actually, that is how we found her. We found her because I wanted to raid somebody. And I think the title of her stream was Daddy Issues. And her name was Bad Bunny. And I was like, what the fuck? Let's check that out. Oh my God, the Goon, $1. He kept it going.
You guys, 1 minute.
Oh my God. What? That will buy you 1 minute. The Goon, thanks for the $1. So we have a lot of, we talked about a lot of shit in this stream. We talked about the Onision thing. But basically what I'm getting out of all this stuff is that a lot of people are overreacting about a lot of people's stuff just to make clickbait videos, like I did in this video. Am I supposed to play that now, Travis TLC? Travis, am I supposed to play that for you now? But in all honesty, I had a lot of donations come in earlier today on my Q&A, so I'm okay. We'll be all right for today at least. Travis, send me that video and I'll retweet it, man. I will retweet that video, bro. What's up to the chat? So, yeah, we talked about Jacqueline Glenn. I mean, just fucking virtue signaling the whole thing.
Super chat party.
Big Fuego Jacob. I think she's about my age. Dude. Everybody asking how old she is. Big Fuego Jacob, dude. Thank you, Fuego, for the $1, man. Appreciate that, dude. Oh, my God. I am Error on fucking Twitter just sent me a picture of the guy. He does look like a dinosaur. That guy that was mad about Onision.
Oh, I saw that.
Oh, man. Let me go take a look. Hold on.
Send it to me, and he says if you want, you can. I think he thought he was talking to you.
Oh, okay. Let me just go... Let me make sure I'm signed into the right YouTube channel so I can watch this video here. We're going to put it on. We saw the Kansas fight already. We already went through that. So just for people looking for that, we did go through it. So
it turned out to be kind of a funny bit.
Oh, low. There we go.
Super chat party.
Love you, Joe. Let me know when you want sloppy top.
Ooh, I will definitely let you know when I want sloppy top. Hey, speaking of donations...
He is horny, right?
Well, he is horny? We're going to play this Travis TLC new video in just a second here. Let me just go check something real quick. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I just checked my DMs and... Low-key, man, thanks for, I don't know what you sent me yet. I haven't checked my PayPal, but much appreciated, dude, whatever you sent me. That was really nice of you. I guess he didn't want to send a public dono. But, let me see if I can find him.
Super chat.
Lewis Money with a $2 super chat. Look at this. We're doing better than Bad Bunny now. Take that, Bad Bunny. I think this was him. I think he sent me this. Yeah, thanks, man. What, Drew? You're all fucked up on...
Someone...
Yep.
Am I fucked up on?
Oh, God. The Discord's just so bad. So bad.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead. It's my computer. I think it's my computer.
We can switch back over to Skype if you want. I'll make do.
No, this is fine for now.
I'll do what Jake does.
We don't have much more time anyway.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to put on the video.
So you were saying someone actually went to your website and donated directly?
Yeah. The low keys on Twitter. It was just nice of him. Thank you for the donation, man. He sent me a private one. He didn't want to do it over the air or whatever, but he did send me a private one. So thank you for that. And let's check this out, man. This is from Travis TLC. Look at this. As my computer freezes. I'm sorry, my computer's fucked. They're out of their fucking minds. They're out of their goddamn minds in WWE. They're out of their fucking minds! Do you hear me, Vince McMahon? I want everybody to screen grab this right now. Get your video up right now. Record the screen right now. Get your programs ready. Get your fucking recorders ready. And I want everybody, and I'm talking hundreds of you fuckers, if you're serious. I'm talking about Vince McMahon, Adam Pearce, Stephanie McMahon. I'm talking about, I don't give a shit, the Road Dogg, even though he has nothing to do with this. This is a fucking, I want you to, what the fuck are you doing Monday night before the Royal Rumble? You give us this horse shit.
I'm a fucking idiot.
You give us
Here, keep it
Vic
going.
Joseph. You don't hire me, but you hire that fucking Michael Cole clone. That half-assed, poor excuse for Michael Cole. That pencil-neck, penis-sniffing, ass-hat, fucking Vic Joseph. Oh, great. Vic Joseph and Jerry Lawler. Jesus, this is long. Two fucking corpses in 2020. This show tonight was fucking embarrassing. Monday Night Raw is dead. We're gonna listen to all the fans. We're gonna do what you guys, we heard you loud and clear. Blah, 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 blah.
I wish I had a gigantic fucking spear, because if I did, I'd stick it up my own ass in front of everyone watching live right here on YouTube.
Thousands of people watching Joe Cronin jam a spear up his ass because Vince McMahon made me want to fucking eviscerate my colon. And I ain't fucking continuing this show until this fucking has 300 or some shit retweets. YouTuber demands his audience retweet 300 times or he won't do show. Like, see, there's another video to be made right there of Travis. See that? Man. Did this not play?
It is. YouTuber go after YouTuber month.
I'm a fucking idiot.
That's the theme for 2020.
Here, keep it going.
Oh, Rushin Chu, thank you for the 350, man. See, we made a joke about this whole thing, and it's turning into real money. Oh, man. Well, let me go back to...
That's how you do it.
That was only halfway through. We're not even... It's not even done yet.
What the fuck?
Thank you, Aru.
I'm here, Joe. What is it that you desire?
Oh, my God! Can you guys believe it? The devil's here. Oh, my God, the entire Monday Night Raw. I started chanting Satanistic things. Oh, my God, it must have worked. Devil, you must be down below my cock, sniffing my dick from hell. Oh my God, Devil, are you there?
Yes, Joe. Yes, I have come to answer. Bring me the testicles of Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Cut his balls from his body, and I will grant you eternal life on earth.
Oh my God, all I have to do is bring you the balls of Vince McMahon, bring you the grapefruits of Vince McMahon. Is that all you want, Devil? Is that all you want? You want me to become the WWE Raw announcer? Is that what you're saying? You want me to be head commentary, Devil?
Yes. 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 Bring me the testicles of Vince McMahon. You don't have to kill him, Joe. I just want his balls. Bring me the balls of Vince McMahon, and you will not only become the commentator from Monday Night Raw, but you will rule this earth for the foreseeable future. Huevos.
Oh my God, Devil, yes! I will do as you say! I will do as you say! I will go to Connecticut and I will bring you the balls of Vince McMahon and I will place them on one of your horns and then place the other one on the other horn and then that will make me horny for the devil.
Yes, yes, I'm horny, Joe.
Oh my God.
I've been
enough likes yet. If you told me right now that I had to pay $30 for the Royal Rumble, no matter what, sorry, Joe, you got to pay $30, I would tell you to take that $30 and stuff it up your cornholed ass and then eat the shit of your own mother. That's what I would do if you told me that I had to pay $30 for this piece of shit. Because this show tonight made me infuriated. This show tonight made me want to take a kitty cat, a little kitty cat. Like, oh, look at the little kitty cat. I love animals. I just love them to death. I'm allergic to cats, but I watched a cat for a whole week one time because I didn't want the cat to die. And even though I broke out in hives and I was rashing all over the place, I still cuddled that kitty. I gave it hugs and kisses. And you're making me sick, cat. I'm coughing and I'm vomiting and I'm getting fucking itches all over my chest, all over my big fucking sternum because I was wrestling back then and I was a goddamn beast and a gazelle in the ring. And that cat was making me itchy and smelly and just, my throat's all itchy. I scratched my fucking goddamn throat with my fingernails. It was so itchy. And I took care of that cat, and I love that cat. But right now, I swear to God to you, if you told me that I could make the same living doing anything else but watching this Monday Night Raw show again, I would choke a fucking kitty cat live on Twitch. I would choke a fucking kitty cat live on Twitch. I want to die and suffer in front of you and me. I extend the life out of the goddamn thing, and then I'd shave that fucking cat after it's died, and I'd rub it all over my face and say, yeah! Yeah! Oh my God, dude.
Super Chat Party!
Dude, it ended with fucking Super Chat Party. Oh my God. Well,
I was waiting for when you said for them to take it and stick it up their cornhole.
Yeah.
I was waiting for him to pop in on the screen and go, "Did Joe just say cornhole?"
Yeah, I thought the cornhole experience was coming in. Or yeah, there's something happening in my ass. Well, yeah, that was a fun rant yesterday. I lost my mind, and that's what happens when I had to watch the entire Raw, and it was so bad. And no Jake, he had his fucking tooth pulled the other day. But yeah, man, hey, listen, and thank you guys for all the donations tonight, for real. I'm not like Bad Bunny. I do appreciate it. We had a good time.
Jesus.
I had a good time here with Drew, going over some of these things that went on today. A little bit different to like just really be going over clips. We don't always do that here, but today it just felt like we needed to do it, and so
give it a hell yeah!
It was done.
My YouTube yesterday showed me your Tough Enough video submission, which I had never seen before.
Wow.
Weird how it's actually on the WWE official YouTube channel. # inevitable. Love it, Joe. Jake, feel better, buddy. Heart.
Thank you, man. Yeah, Deftones, thank you, dude. Yeah, WWE put it up on their YouTube. It was weird. I was one of the finalists almost. I was the backup. It was weird. They sent me a letter. But, yeah, the other day it was weird. Somebody called about Shane McMahon winning the Rumble, and I got really angry about that. And then right as I hung up on them, the next donation that came in was about Shane. And then I just looked at the camera and I went, ah! And it was just, and like Leah thought I planned it. She was like, oh, you planned that, right? I'm like, no. Like that was, it really came in right after the caller. And it was so fucking hilarious. I mean, I yelled on purpose, but it was just funny that it was, the timing was hilariously funny. Like it was, that couldn't have been any more funny. Like, let me see here. This
I was kind of wondering that myself. I'm like, oh, he knew that was coming, and so he paused him there, but
had no idea.
Yeah,
had no idea because it was just the next donation anyway, and the guy called. It's fucking weird.
I heard, man.
What's that?
Heard Shane McMahon might win. What did Shane McMahon win?
Shane McMahon winning the Rumble?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
Testicle Festival.
I hope you fuck yourself.
Dude, I hope you fuck yourself for calling me and saying that to me. You know what I mean? Seriously, you're going to call up here and tell me you think Shane's going to win the Rumble, or the rumor is Shane's going to win the Rumble? Dude, I will block your number if you ever call. If you ever call about Shane McMahon again, I will block your number. What the fuck, dude? Are you trying to spin me into a psycho fucking freak out?
Super chat. Super chat.
Sunday will be the Royal Swerve. Shane wins Rumble.
Oh my God. I mean, that's just too funny.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. That's it.
Oh, he's gonna win.
I mean, I don't know where that shit's coming from, but it's like, it feels like something weird is going down. No doubt. I don't know why people were talking about that. Yo, E-Murder.
Excuse me.
E-Murder dropped a $50 super chat wherever he is. Thank you, E-Murder. That was a big one. That was the other day, not today. Anyway, that's about it, man. That's all I got for you guys tonight. I hope everybody has a good night. Drew, thank you for coming and hanging out with me. Remember next Tuesday, come on out to the show. Anybody can be on Throwdown as well. Last week we had Dummy. I think Troy was going to be on last week and he couldn't make it. Whatever the fuck, but we'll add some people to the show if you want. Yeah, he did call in late, didn't he?
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So same thing, man. We'll get whoever wants to come on next week, we'll get you on. Little thin tonight. Had a lot to talk about, though. Went later than I expected. And that's it, man. Drew, I'll see you later, bro. Love you.
Good. Cheers.
Kisses. Gatekeeper Drew, baby. Derailed podcast. He's a beast. Give him some love. You want to do open phone lines? You guys want to call? Does anybody want to call about anything? I'll give it 30 seconds. Hold on. Let me get the fucking Skype up. People want to Skype about something? I'll give you a few seconds here. If you really want to do. You want to talk about Bad Bunny? You want to talk about Onision? You think Onision's right? You think he's a dickhead? You think he should be removed from YouTube? You hate his life? You hate his guts? You think Bad Bunny is a bitch? You think that she's just silly? Whatever the case is. The phone lines are open. Heistman Defoe had his N-word song video taken down from YouTube. Fucking bullshit. He said the N-word 150 times. So I think the algorithm got him. That's my guess. Very fucking weird. All right, we're going to go to the phone lines. Here we go. 561, hello.
Hello, Joe.
Hello, buenos noches.
Buenas noches.
Now, what's going on? Is this Michael and his mom?
Michael's mom.
Michael's mom, what's up?
Hey, yo.
What's going on, man? You met everybody in AEW.
Yes.
How you doing, man?
Nothing. We liked your show yesterday.
Oh, thanks.
It was busy line. We wanted to call you.
Oh, yeah, it was so crazy that I don't even think I got calls off.
This call It was busy, so we like, okay. And let's try it today, and look, we went through.
Yeah, what was AEW good? I mean, it looked like it was a fun time.
It was awesome, and we say that we done with WWE. We done.
Oh, you're done with it? Yeah. Well, hey, just go to AEW now, I guess, right?
Yes. Yes. And Michael was saying, like, Mom, you want to go to WrestleMania? I said, well, I will go just to go and meet you guys.
Yeah, well, that or SummerSlam. I don't be at WrestleMania. I'm not sure 100%, but I might be at WrestleMania. But I'll be at SummerSlam, obviously. But I'll definitely let you know if I'm going to WrestleMania or not. I think I will be though.
Okay. And I have one more thing.
Yeah.
And I was going to call you right after you say that comment. When we, the Dolphins, beat your Patriots. Like your comment. We're like, Joe is going to get it from us.
Well, that's again, you guys keep beating us. I mean, you beat us in that weird game last year at the end.
Yeah.
The Dolphins keep beating the Patriots now. It's very strange. The Dolphins have always played us. You guys always play us good when you're at home, though. But, yeah, I mean, that was a tough one. But, yeah, I mean, maybe you'll be better next year. You started bad, but you'll be better next year.
Yeah.
We'll probably be worse.
I was like, no, he didn't say all that what he said about our Dolphins. I'm gonna get him.
Oh, we have Dolphins fans. We have Dolphins fans here in Massachusetts, like a lot of Dolphins fans. So like we really fight with Dolphins fans like crazy up here.
Yeah.
It's like a big thing. Yeah, because back in the day.
Well, we're doing good in basketball now.
Yeah, probably next year. We'll probably do worse next year. I mean, the Patriots probably won't be good again for another 20 years now. So now who knows who's gonna win? But yeah. Well, I'll talk to you guys soon, and I'm out of here. But good to hear from you, Michael. I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
Hell yeah! You should have thrown something at somebody.
Oh
man. All right, I love you too, man. I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay, Joe.
All right, thank you both.
Say hi to everybody there.
I will. I'll say hi to Jake too. I'll say hi to JB. Tell JB he said this. JB says hi.
This call sucks. This call sucks.
Man, I'll never forget how funny that was. That shit was hilarious. Anybody else? You got about 30 seconds to get on here. Real quick. Thank you to Michael and his mom for the call. Always good to hear from them. Love the hell out of them, man. So happy they got to meet everybody that they met in AEW. That was cool. Really cool.
My name is
Oh,
King,
shit.
and I'm donating.
Oh, no.
Hey Joe, I'm sending to you, hopefully it plays off air, but I took down Heistman's video because he's, different. He's not like you and me. Okay, I'll just say it. He's a nigger and I hate.
Oh, no,
but
Tommy.
I am not racist.
You son of
I
a
like
bitch.
black people. I just hate niggers.
You son of a bitch, Tommy. I knew it. Tommy, you scumbag. Oh, my God. I can't believe that. That can't really be Tommy. Oh, 614, hello.
Hey, Joe, what's up, man? It's the Bullfrog.
Oh, shit. What up, Bullfrog? Ribbit.
How you doing, man?
Nothing much, man. I'm doing all right. How are you?
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry we had to kick your Boston ass in that hockey game.
I'm going to choke you. No, I'm just kidding. Vegas... No,
you want to choke me with?
No,
man, that's bad.
No, yeah, I turned it. I actually didn't see what happened after the 2-0. I missed it after that.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that Boston would come back, but I was rooting for you guys. I'm not trying to be, a scumbag about it.
Well, I mean, you want to you'd want to win. I mean, come on, I get it. That's cool.
Yeah, but it's payback for us though from the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's our payback.
For when you
But
lost.
I'm here in Columbus though.
Oh, I thought you were talking about I thought the Bruins played the Vegas tonight.
No, I'm talking about the Boston game.
The what game?
The Boston game that we just played. But I know the game that you're talking about though.
You know what? I forgot about that. I was thinking when you said beating our ass tonight, I was like, oh, I thought you were talking about tonight's game. So I was like, oh yeah, we lost to Vegas.
Yeah, that game was it just sucked.
Oh, you know
for
what?
you guys.
You know what? The Bruins didn't lose. I turned it off when we were losing. I think the Bruins.
Yeah.
The Bruins won tonight. Oh God, that's awesome.
A
Now
little
I'm
bit
happy
of the
again.
bubbly.
That's it. That's it.
Do you think the boss is going to make it?
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
No, this really is Tommy and fuck Nijas.
Oh,
Let's do
come
some
on,
hangings
Tommy.
on them. Blackie cotton picking watermelon eating fucks.
Tommy, you son of a bitch, Tommy. Now I think the Bruins will make the playoffs, but I don't think they'll make the cup again. I just think they're too tired. They need that Stanley Cup hangover is seems to be really bugging them.
Tell Tommy to go work out some more.
Yeah, I think they'll. I think they can make the second round maybe, but that's about it. Just based off of fatigue. But hey, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe
Dude,
not.
man, Raw was
Super chat.
god awful,
Super
man.
chat.
I'm so sick and tired of
Shout
Bobby
out to my
Lashley
boy Nick
bullshit.
GRZ.
Or my bad,
Love
my
my Nick
language.
GRZ.
Yeah, Raw did suck, man. Raw blew.
Man,
Raw,
all right, go ahead.
no, Raw just made me want to choke myself.
Yeah, it's like, dude, it's like, what the heck has this company done since, ever since they changed their PG from WrestleMania 23 was their last WrestleMania for TV 14, they went downhill ever since, WrestleMania 23, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because, I'm a strong wrestling fanatic, and I'm a diehard wrestling fan. It's a shame what WWE has become.
Yeah, man, it's just become trash. I mean, they need help big time. They really need help. But I don't know. I just can't sit here and talk about WWE sucking anymore. It's making me want to hurt myself. So have a good night. Thanks to everybody who watched. Thank you, Tommy, for all the racist things you said that were weird. That was weird.
This call sucks.
Guys, another day in the books. And I want to wish everybody a happy new year. And I hope everybody... Oh, cleaning up my system there. Shout out to the girdles.
What the fuck?
Oh, cleaning up my system there.
Get off the air before my computer crashes. Good night. I'll see you guys on Twitter and on Patreon. Tomorrow is the AEW review on my other channel, Joe Cronin Show. A lot of videos coming with updates to this Onision thing, Bad Bunny, and a bunch of other shit we actually didn't talk about tonight because we just spent so much time on all this shit. See you then.
Light. Get off the show, you faggot.
Drew has a diddle cave. 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 From the side camera, Drew looks like Earthworm Jim. Drew has a diddle cave. Drew has a diddle cave. Drew has a diddle cave. Drew has a diddle cave.
Get off the show, you faggot. Light.
Testicle Festival.
Get off the show, you faggot.
Drew has a diddle cave. 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 From the side camera, Drew looks like Earthworm Jim. Drew has a diddle cave. Drew has a diddle cave. Drew has a diddle cave. Drew has a diddle cave.
Get off the show, you faggot.
This call sucks.
Joe, stop playing that clip.
Crystal sounds amazing there. I would put her in my porn.
What is the context of that?
Oh,
I basically bust in on her.
Oh.
That's how he plays it. Well, my dick just shriveled back inside my body. So.
I'm gonna fucking die.
My soul. Tommy, that is how he orders at Denny's, I'm telling you.
C2010 is 29 today, and he's running wild on you. You're next. Bill Goldberg.
Garnish myself on my pillows. Even this is low. Oh, this is just Tommy's microphone. He just fucked it up.
I garnish myself on my pillows, you know?
You just said I garnished myself on my pillows.
Because the thing is, you have to garnish yourself on your pillows, because if you don't have pillows, honestly, you're just a loser, you know?
What does he think that means?
I don't know. But apparently he thinks he's going to serve pillows as food, and they need garnishing or something. I don't know. I think he's nervous. I think he's getting horny right now.
Is that me, or is that... oh, that's Tommy.
You know, you're a goofball.
Okay.
Well, no, you're not a loser, most definitely, but... you yourself are very... interesting and nuts. As I've gotten to learn about you and gotten to hang out with you and your son.
Nuts in a good way.
In a good way. Like a can of spoiled tuna.
Tuna.
Fuck is he? Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Is this still like love thing? Why would you stop? Oh my!
You're not like a total loser. You're more like a can of expired tuna. Panties just dropping left and right.
What is wrong? She drove across the country to see you.
Like a can of spoiled...
Dude, later on he makes fun of her art. She's like, I drew this picture of Hamza, like, for you guys. And he's like, oh, wow. He goes, well, this really just... this doesn't look like Hamza. And he stares at her.
Tommy's the potion of hitting on women. It's like, just shut up. I can't believe you're digging a hole so deep.
This is unbelievable.
Say nothing and you'll be better off.
So,
spoiled tuna?
What got you on YouTube? What now?
She knows. She goes, spoiled tuna.
How did you? What inspired you, and what put you? A woman of your age.
Oh no!
What the fuck?
Your age?
It really is. All right, we need to play the same game. Pause this little by little. I guess the next stupid thing he says. I'm gonna go with he suggests she should use some sort of plastic surgery or liposuction. He's like, well, if you fix this a little, like nose job, lipo. He's gonna reference plastic.
I can't believe this. I can't believe that he talked to this girl like it wasn't just one thing. Like
a woman of your age normally wouldn't be doing Twitter and doing Musical.lys and stuff like that. You would be like in the garden doing stuff. And,
garden?
No offense, I'm not trying to generalize women or anything like that, but I'm just saying.
There's
trying to denulize women.
Plenty of women doing Twitter and doing.
Yeah, well, no offense.
Well, no offense. I'm not trying to denulize women. No offense. You're on Twitter. That's weird.
I just haven't met many of them.
No,
but there's plenty of women out there doing that. It is not a man's world.
I wasn't generalizing.
I was on YouTube way before you.
Oh my god. See, this is what he does. He turns his fans.
I talked to Debbie way before him, too.
See that? Fahmy actually had sex with Debbie.
I did.
Yeah, you told me this, right?
Is that why
Oh, you're lucky to be on YouTube. But she was on YouTube before him. Actually, I was on YouTube before him. Like, everybody was.
Or you were 2010.
Yes.
See, now she's getting defensive and has to tell him that and show him that. Put him in his place. But this girl, like, loves him and shit, so it's really weird. Like, he's forcing her to, like, fight back. Like, that's how fucked up this is.
Been around a lot longer than you on the media.
Media?
Yeah.
So I understand that you have a trait that you do all the time, and what is that trait you do?
What, the Xena yell?
Yeah, what you
Oh my god!
What the fuck just happened?
What the hell was that?
Whoa! Oh my god, dude! Wow, wow. That video. Somebody wanted me to play that from earlier, and I was like, "All right, I will play that." Like, holy shit! That is some wild shit. It really wanted me to watch monetize this 192. Holy shit. That was really fucking crazy.
I must have taken too much Ambien or something because I woke up apparently and sleepwalked and... Dude, I did the most messed up thing that I've ever done before. I don't know.
This was an embarrassing thing. I'm so sorry about this.
Up apparently and sleepwalked and...
Hang on a second, 503. I'm putting you on hold.
Dude, I did the most messed up thing that I've ever done before. I don't know if I can ever forgive myself. I don't know if anyone's gonna forgive me for this. Oh my god, what have I done? What have I done? I put Schweppes ginger ale into a Canada Dry ginger ale can. You don't put Schweppes Canada Dry! You don't mix them together! Schweppes sucks! You don't mix Schweppes with Canada Dry! Whoa, what have I done? Oh! Oh my god, no! Oh my god, no!
All right, good night, everybody. No, I'm just kidding. I got a phone call. 503, hello.
Hey, it's DanH&Cora from South Dakota.
Whoa. What's up, guys? Holy shit. Surprise. What's up?
We just saw the show was pretty quiet, and we're about ready to go to bed, and we thought we'd just say hi real quick.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you guys, all the support and everything, too. That was crazy. You guys are going to bed. Like, what's happening in bed?
I don't know, life. Getting some sleep. We both have to get up early tomorrow and work.
Oh, yeah. I remember, I remember when I used to do these shows, and I had to get up for work early, and I would come into work, like, on 4 hours of sleep, and I'd be, like, just jacked up looking, and one of the bosses would be like, you really gotta stop doing that YouTube stuff. like a zombie. Yeah, it was weird. I'd fall asleep.
On the weekends, we don't mind it because we're at Dave's house, his brother's house, and we stay up till 3, 4 in the morning all drinking, but on work nights, we gotta go to bed.
Yeah, no, I got you there. I mean, even I'm trying to go to bed more early because I just keep waking up too late, like, or whatever. And I'll wake up to Leah, like, being like, I need help with something with the kids. And I'm like, I slept 2 hours. She's like, I don't care. And I'm like, all right. But yeah, no, I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a good night. I forget, are you guys in the Star Trek? I can't remember. Didn't you guys like Star Trek?
Oh, yeah.
So you going to watch the Picard show, and where are you going to watch it?
Probably in bed.
Or at Dave's house on the weekend. I don't know. It just depends.
You gonna get
Mine
that?
was more-
You got CBS
Well,
access though?
I'm getting my fucking double root canal on the day it comes out, so I don't know how I'll feel.
Oh my God! Don't watch it, then that will ruin it for you. You'll be like,
we might wait till Friday before you guys start monetizing this.
yeah, that's a good idea. I'd wait, yeah, and because I'm probably gonna do a review right away because I'm gonna. Who knows what I'll think of it, but I hope it's good because I just love that show, so I hope it's good. But I hope the root canal goes all right. I've had 2 of them, and they both weren't that bad. Actually, to be honest, I've had cavities that were worse than the root canals.
Yeah, I've got this old school dentist. I just moved here. I've lived in Oregon my whole life, and I just moved here 6 months ago, and everything's fucking different here. And the dentists are old school and really nice. And in Oregon, they're pricks, so it's pretty awesome.
Oh, wow, really? Okay. I got a good dentist, but he's just like, he's an Ultimate Warrior fan, too, which is weird.
If I sleep with Debbie, will I catch Tommy's autistic?
Yes, Casey is raw. If you sleep with Debbie, you will catch Tommy's autism. Yes, you will. Thank you, Casey is raw. Hey, but yeah, Dan and Cora, thank you both for all the support, man. It's
Well, have
awesome.
a good night. We'll enjoy your shows this weekend.
All right, we'll see you there. All right, thanks, Dan.
Bye.
Thanks. Dan and Cora, big supporters couple. They're always doing it. They're always banging. I heard. It's just they're always hooking up. They're always eating each other. It's crazy. They're gobbling each other up. I'll see you guys next week. For real this time. Goodbye. You're going to catch it. Casey is raw. You're going to catch the autism.
If you got a dick, I'll follow you.
Testicle Festival.
What have you got to show in your fucking DMs? Your fucking DMs. What do you got to show that's going to expose me?